I can
Hi,
hear the
everybody.
game for once.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Gabriel Night 3 with Retro Kaiser, and this is the morning after. Gabe and Grace did the deed last time.
I can't believe what happened last night. Well,
Neither can
it was a
I.
long time coming. Oh, God.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go straight back to solving the mystery. Oh yeah, and there's the manuscript we dug up last night previous, or rather Gabe dug up.
Look at all these genealogy charts. It's about the bloodline. I wonder where he found it.
And now I'm
It's
grabbing
the keys to the Harley.
Yeah, I'm grabbing
I don't
the
think
keys.
that would accomplish anything.
Yeah,
I thought that was a key, even though it was a weird icon.
Yeah. So in this part, we're gonna get to drive around the valley as Grace.
Those
on
two
the...
paintings are mentioned again. I really need to get a hold of them.
Click the hint button because we're still solving the mystery. So we're at Leo now.
I visit the tomb of the celebrated painter Poussin and, like the shepherds, puzzle at the enigma of the tomb. My brain
Yeah, so we have
pounds,
to
the light
find-
burns my eyes.
We have to
It is
somehow
all
get
too
our
mixed
hands
up to
on
tell.
an
Teniers
image
too
of the
has dipped his
painting.
brush
If you remember
in there,
when we took
and
the tour,
his at the
Madeline
innermost
had that
places
image of the
queen.
tomb.
Here is the sign that Teniers has given in his innocent recluse. Surely,
Remember that?
there is a
Remember
Yep,
path
tour?
between the
yep,
two.
yep. Life before Google image search is definitely hard.
Yeah. And this is kind of funny and clever what we have to do here. We actually, Grace was going to the museum last time, but we didn't go in because it was closed, and also because we found the Le Serpent Rouge. Oh, here's the British chicks again.
Wide awake and kicking. I guess that bridge game last night didn't run too late. Good morning, Lady Howard. Estelle?
My, aren't we perky today?
Did you enjoy your bridge game last night?
Yes, it was quite
Man, that
nice.
graphic bug where her
Marvelous.
ascot's kind of
Certainly better
digging
than
into her
mooning
shirt
about,
like really
or dining
bothered
with
me.
that abominable Wilkes, for that matter. Is that why we're so chipper this morning?
Oh, no. You know what they say. A good night's rest can work wonders.
Wait till you hit 40,
Yeah.
darling.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna say something really funny, or hear something really funny from Jean.
Jean, I've been working on the location of the treasure. Do you have any insight?
Oui, mademoiselle. Get a life.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, Jean's really not nice sometimes.
Well, he couldn't tell her to get fucked because, well, she already did.
Alright, hey, here's where we get the paintings. Postcards.
This is
Oh, it's David Teniers' The Temptation
that's
of
one
Saint
really
Anthony.
shit gift shop.
It's not really a gift
There
shop.
are two Teniers postcards. That makes
Yeah, they
sense,
just have the
since no one knows
cards.
which Saint Anthony Saunier was interested in. Maybe I should take them both.
Yeah, and I did take them both, I think, even though when we scan one of them into Sydney, we just get points. We don't, but we don't find anything in one of the other paintings. There's three paintings we're picking up. There's two.
Oh,
That's
that
a
stood for
postcard of
10
Teniers, Saint
rounds.
Anthony, and Saint
I
Paul.
thought it stood for 10 foot. I was like, there's no way that's 10 foot tall.
Yeah, in a time before Euros. And then, right, it's conveniently like all the
It's a
three
postcard of
postcards are like on the top
Cousin's
row.
painting, Le Berger d'Arcadie.
There's the Poussin with the tomb, so we get that as well. This is really clever. When I remember thinking like, wow, this is really clever when I figured this out on my own when playing this game.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know anything about an envelope taped to your door last night?
Pardon, an envelope? What kind of an envelope?
A large manila envelope.
I did not notice such a thing when I left last night. Perhaps mademoiselle is thinking of a different door?
Oh, yeah, that must be it. Thanks. That
Does it-
might have
does-
been helpful yesterday, but I probably know more than she does at this point.
Yeah, the museum custodian or whatever. Doesn't she look like extra pale? And kind of creepy. She has a very corpse-like appearance.
Maybe she's a ghost.
Now she's just old. Yeah. Oh, I still had the high resolution for this, but I think in the next part, the game crashed again, and so for the rest of the Let's Play, I kept it on the lower resolution. We are gonna get still a few bits where we're gonna get the good graphics, if you will, but I kept it on the low resolution because I don't know, the game just crashes for whatever reason. Here we're just scanning the paintings in.
Exciting.
It's really not, but like I said, I've said this in a previous episode. Like I do think that the research aspect of this is way better than the research aspect in the second game. And yeah, now
I was about to ask how was that, but then I realized I was on that Let's Play.
Oh, I remember that Let's Play. I was on that Let's Play.
This must be the one Sonia copied from the movie.
We did that. We also did that with the on the roll. Remember when we were talking about a podcast, and then you realized, I remember that podcast. Oh wait, I was on that podcast. That's one of my favorite moments because that led to the whole Wayne's World
That's
thing.
the map geometry, all right.
I know the moments where I sound like an idiot.
I don't have those on the map, so
I can't
this
remember
painting
everything.
is related to the mystery. Maybe the artist put more clues in here.
Alright, I fucked around a lot longer on this painting than I probably should have. Because there's that wonderful sound again.
It's the instructions to the building of the Temple of Solomon.
Yeah, and now I look at the other painting. So this is the painting that was important. This is the other painting that important. Wait, so did I not analyze the other painting at all then? No, not. Wow, yeah. Even I don't know what. Oh, I decided to look up the word shepherds.
Man.
Yeah, didn't get any points for that. Some of those like big words. I mean, the all caps words are kind of bullshit. Because the game kind of implies that you should research all of them, and then it turns out like not all of them are actually important.
Hey, Star of David.
Yeah. Or hexagram. Oh yeah, now we save the phrase. We don't find out what the phrase means yet because it's in a... Actually, yeah, now I checked it, that it's actually part of a later cipher. Yeah, it's there in, what was that? It started with an O.
Teniers too has dipped his brush in the earth. Poussin's painting is based on a real location around here. Could Teniers be also?
Uh-huh, there's the big hint. And
Dun,
actually,
dun, dun.
you might have noticed that Grace had 2 room keys in her inventory. So, we actually have both this room's key, and we also
These
have
numbers
Mosley's
give the
room
exact
key.
latitude and longitude of any given point on the map.
Was that a
It would be
big tear in
great if
in
I
the
could
back of her jeans, or is a butt just
exactly-
clipping
Yeah,
through her pants?
there is a tear in her jeans.
Okay.
You're not just being pervy. They did put that there, I think, intentionally. That's very 90s.
Key to the commune. Yeah, Mose gave me his key last night, in case I changed my mind.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna go steal his GPS device.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, but we need it. It's just like with the water sprinkler on Gabe's part. It's for a worthy cause.
There's nothing in there I want to touch. Everything looks sticky.
That's what she said.
Oh, how bucolic.
So there's a big pile of clothes on the floor, but Grace will actually not touch it until you've actually investigated the rest of the room. I should have demoed that, but...
Not surprising. He couldn't be expected to actually, like, open the door every time he wanted to get something.
Yep, us Australians are known to be lazy bastards.
Oh, no, he's talking about Mosley.
Oh,
There's that gold blazer he always used to wear. I'd almost succeeded in forgetting that thing.
Yeah, no, we were in Wilkes' room, but remember in that cutscene, after Grace kicked Wilkes' ass, she went into Mosley's room.
Oh, there's nothing under here except
And then Mosley told Gabe
underwear.
that they spent 3 hours talking about their relationship. Gabe's and
Man,
Grace's.
is he out or what?
Oh, hail the great mighty blocky pillow that's on that bed.
Yeah, that's again a dead giveaway
Oh,
that
there's
we're not
nothing-
using the enhanced graphics.
And why would I want to do that exactly?
Yeah, I don't think we
This place
saw it
is
there,
disgusting.
but Mosley does kind of turn over every once in a while. It's part of his sleep
I guess
animation.
I have to, don't I?
And now we have to start picking up the dirty laundry off the floor because we couldn't find it. It's right there. Oh, he did
convenient.
turn there. You could see his hand, but now he turned the other way again. Ah, man. They put in a lot of effort into the animation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a weird part. I read a little chunk of an interview about the making of this game, and apparently they had a lot of trouble making this game, because they had no experience making 3D games. And they said, after months of working on the story stuff and all the dialogue stuff, the game was still at a state that you couldn't actually even play it. So it was
The exact center of the circle is right around here somewhere.
yeah, this is why we needed that, because we needed to go to
This device will help me
L'Hermitage.
locate the
This is where
exact center.
Oh, this is where Wilkes was, looking for those ground worms.
yeah, using his big thunder. And here's the cave. Here's the cave that Gabe wouldn't go in. Yeah, and I have to keep walking around until I get to the exact coordinates, and then Grace automatically marks it out. I love it that she would just bring a pair of jeans with a big tear right near the ass. Not that I'm complaining. Now, Grace
There's
actually did go
something
to the
taped to
cave.
the wall. Where did the bloodline of the pharaohs go? Look to he who is legendary for his wisdom to find the answer. How bizarre. I mean, who would leave such a thing? And why?
This is one weird scavenger hunt.
Yeah, and we're gonna be finding a lot more of those weird notes. And I never actually showed it, but you will notice that it's actually made in the hotel stationery. So that's a big hint that somebody at the hotel knows where Grace is going and leaving these notes.
That's a relief. I was starting to think it was the Riddler.
The rock formation.
Yeah.
It's just like the one in the 10 Years painting. 10 Years was painting the center of the circle.
Yeah, so in the painting. So this, again, this L'Hermitage, this is a real place.
In the Tenier painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew.
Ooh. Mount Cardew.
Yeah, that's a big mountain you see in the background every once in a
Got the
while.
paintings, and I figured out where they are on the map. But Leo says surely there is a path between the two.
All right, and now we have to go back to the hotel because surely there is a path between the two, meaning that we have to put 2 dots on the map and connect them. Yeah, we had to go all the way to the middle of the valley just to figure that out. Yeah, this is annoying. It always keeps you on the last item you were. Yeah, but it's no big deal. There we go. L'Hermitage and Mount Cardew is...
Wow. Look at that. It hits the meridian at exactly the same spot as the sunrise line.
Okay, it wasn't Mount Cardew, you had to... And there's the clock noise. It wasn't Mount Cardew, it was Poussin's tomb you had to connect it to. Okay, so I remembered incorrectly.
I'm not gonna lie, that map is starting to look like they're cutting up a pizza.
Cutting the pizza into... Well, it's not there yet, but we're gonna put that hexagram there. Hey, Moses up.
Hey, Grace, you want to join me?
No, I'm not really hungry.
Coffee? Have a seat.
That's okay. I'm kind of, getting some stuff done this morning.
Are you okay?
Sure.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You, still got my key?
You want it back? 'Cause I...
No, go ahead and keep it, you know, in case you want to get away somewhere private, since you're sharing a room and all.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, weird that he would just have 2 keys to the room, but I suppose...
I'll go get the bike.
Well, maybe he asked for one. In case he would bring somebody else into the room with him. That's optimistic. Oh, hey, here's a big thing. Here's a big thing to note.
Big hikers in this area.
Grace just notes that big hikers in this area, but those footprints are actually much more important than we realize at
That's
first.
nice. Madeline in the ditch. Couldn't have visualized it better myself.
Madeline in the ditch. Couldn't have visualized it better myself, she said. This was the hole Mosley was digging at night.
Having fun?
It's you.
That's what it says on my birth certificate.
Have you seen that podgy friend of yours lately?
Mosley?
Oui, Monsieur Mosley. He's been a naughty boy.
I've seen him.
Did he happen to look pleased about something?
You mean, did he dig up the treasure last night? I doubt it.
Putain de merde.
Excuse me, what was that?
Nothing. Why don't you run along?
That was a pretty harsh insult she just put down on in French.
I'll get right on that.
Do you know French, by the way?
Did she say shit?
16
She said putain de merde, and yes, merde means shit, putain means whore.
And he answers with a simple
Shitty
gesture.
whore is basically what
Here is
she
the
called Grace
reconstruction to
there.
which so many noble minds were dedicated.
Savage
I
women.
looked to the book
Oh,
of the
yeah.
hermit for reassurance. The numbers they give me confirm the truth.
I'm surprised
What
there.
strange mystery is
Somebody should make a
concealed in the
fighting
new
game
Temple
mod of this
Solomon,
with
built by
Madeline
the
and
children of
Grace.
Saint Vincent.
Hadouken!
And put in a
Here
DOA
is the reconstruction
physics
to which
mod
so
in as
many
well.
noble minds were dedicated.
No.
the lady-
Oh, can you imagine Lady Howard?
Reassurance. They must be talking about the book in the 10 years
Ouch!
Oh, in other words, 2 Chronicles 3, which is about the Temple of Solomon.
Great, now I'm tempted to make a mod of Zach but replace him with Gabriel Knight.
Temple built by heretics.
I'm out of what?
Zach. From Gabriel Knight.
What is Zach? I'm not...
The black guy with the green shorts.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I didn't realize you were talking about DOA, but yeah, okay. Nice.
A Sierra fighting game.
A Sierra fighting game. I had that. I also thought years ago that a LucasArts fighting game would also be kind of cool. You could have like Manny with the friggin' scythe. Yeah.
Or you can have the wheat foot. No, not wheat foot. Repwood.
3-foot, yeah.
good.
Special ability would be throwing rubber chickens.
Oh no, his fatality will be all he does is insult you to death.
Crap. I hope the link comes up soon.
Oh yeah, they had internet trouble. That's the only realistic bit about this huge database that they have. Well, I suppose they had huge databases in the 90s too, but like
Here
the fact...
is the reconstruction to which so many noble minds were dedicated.
Is this laptop even plugged into anything?
Well, that's the other thing.
They must be talking about the
It's
book
got a
of the
great
Temple
battery.
Yeah, we talked about...
No,
I think
that
they just-
wasn't a
I think they
euphemism.
just-
I'm really doing the battery.
Yeah, I think that they just elected not to put in any more extra detail on the laptop so that, you know, to conserve precious memory. Because the thing we as modern gamers have a hard time, appreciating is the fact of just how limiting, the system requirements were back then, and like every polygon was a huge burden on like PCs back then. So any additional detail on any item was always, you were taking a risk that the game would lag like no tomorrow.
Virgo wants me to mark off a couple of columns of the
Because PCs just weren't that powerful back then. Yeah.
It was all consoles and arcades.
Yeah. Well, even consoles and arcades, like even more so because that's operating on like a set specs. PCs you have a little bit of leeway, but still, like vast majority of PCs were not that powerful, and you had to have as a 3D acceleration card. Well, for this game you didn't.
Shadow on Wilkes' seismic map.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. So Wilkes showed that map to us when he was sloshed last night. So you noticed the big shape there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The treasure's right here. So you think this
Right,
is where the
no.
treasure is? No, babe, the treasure's right here.
Yep, dig up my big thumper.
Oh, and that's the end of the episode. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't notice there. So I'm gonna put a little extra thing at the end here. But so yeah, see you on the next one, next part. Bye.
Bye.